Ceago is a vineyard and a winery that expanded into a body wellness spa and resort with many local activities for visitors to take part in. This include tours of Clear Lake. It is the largest natural lake in the state of California and second oldest lake in the world. They have winemaking workshops, wine tasting workshops, and also golf courses and nearby country clubs. Ceago was actually founded by Jim Fetzer. Ceago believes in making high-quality grapes which will lead to high-quality wines with sustainable practices in the long run through biodynamic farming. Ceago practices biodynamic farming within the company with animals such as cows, sheep, and chickens. Biodynamic farming uses special plants, animals, and mineral preparations. It puts emphasis on the changing seasons as well as the rhythmic influences of the sun, moon, and planets. This is a general idea of what biodynamic farming is. Checklists of biodynamic farming techniques will include biodynamic vineyards and farming, environmentally friendly practices, high quality wine among quality produce, public awareness of Ceago Vinegarden.
Jim Fetzer has allocated $150 million to embark on a project to expand Ceago Vinegarden. The resort spa is our main attraction, so we will place a bigger emphasis on the budget given to it. The remaining $20 million will be split between the restaurant and the retail establishments as well as what we call the awareness ideas. For our main attraction, the budget given will be for the costs incurred through design, facilities, and the construction of the resort and spa. The estimated revenue from the resort rooms and spa services are $1.1 million and $657,000 respectively, resulting in an annual estimated revenue for the resort and spa to come up to a total of $1,757,000. $12 million will be budgeted for the setting up of organic restaurant and the retail establishments in the existing structures. The budget also covers the cost of rental, utilities, operations, as well as salaries of the employees. Of the organic restaurant and retail establishments is $876,000 and $440,000 respectively, resulting in an annual estimated revenue for the restaurant and the retail establishments to come up to a sum of $1,316,000. To proliferate our brand name and image, we have proposed a three-pronged approach we call awareness. This includes the outreach to wine clubs, organizing a biannual golf tournament, and holding an annual charity event. We propose that $5 million be allocated to the wine club idea, $2 million be allocated to the organizing of golf tournaments, and $1 million be allocated to the hosting of charity events. Costs from these three ideas will generally come from the advertising and promotional activities and various logistical requirements and expenditures. Following are the stakeholders that will benefit from these investments. For Mr. Fetzer, benefits will naturally come in the form of increase in profits and revenue, the betterment of Ceago's brand reputation and image, as well as being able to promote biodynamic practices. As for wine consumers, they gain a better understanding of biodynamic practices that comes along with higher quality and varieties of wine. Idrissa, on the other hand, would receive donations and support from Ceago, which would help them in their proliferation of their values and vision. This in turn brings us to the broader perspective of the biodynamic farming industry, which would benefit from the growth of the biodynamic community and refining of biodynamic practices in the long run. Now back to what we call awareness and the three key ideas.
The need for public awareness is to promote Ceago's brand name and image as a premium wine producer and resort spa. It is to promote biodynamic practices and its benefits. How to create awareness will be through three ideas that we have come up with. The first idea will be a wine club outreach. Wine clubs are most frequently offered by vineyards or specialty wine shops, but they can also be found as independent bodies. Why do we want to do outreach to wine clubs? Our wine club is actually an enclosed facility, hence non-members who have not visited Ceago Vinegarden have not been exposed to Ceago's wine. Outreach for members are restricted only to visitors of Ceago Vineyard or Ceago's websites. Wine clubs are designed to provide customers with a series of wine bottles on a monthly or quarterly basis that they will otherwise have to find or purchase on their own. We at Ceago can visit the independent wine clubs and reach out to them by sending our employees with samples for the club owners to taste. At the same time, our Ceago employees can also help to spread the benefits of biodynamic wines and practices. Our second idea will be the hosting of golf tournaments. For our golf tournaments, we will actually let Mr. Researcher say about the demographics and characteristics of golfers and how it ties in with the demographics of wine drinkers.
Research has shown that golfers are more affluent and better educated. In addition, traveling, gardening, and wine drinking are amongst the common golfers' prevalent activities and interests. According to a study, core wine drinkers make up the bulk of wine consumption in the US. This group of drinkers also tend to be better educated and more affluent. Hence, we assume that these two groups are of the same target segment. In other words, golfers are wine drinkers.
From the demographics, we can also see that on Ceago's website, there is an event page that notifies and reminds members and event attendees of Ceago Vinegarden about Ceago's upcoming events. From the list of event attendees, we would target corporations that have held functions or parties at Ceago's Vinegardens previously. Ceago will actually send out applications to invite corporate companies and their employees to enter the golf tournament via emails and letters. From the relation of wine drinkers and golfers mentioned previously, there is a high chance for the tournament to be well received in terms of both participants and spectators. Ceago will be liaising with the nearby country club for the hosting ground. After the completion of each golf tournament, a prize-giving ceremony will be held where Mr. Fetzer would be the guest of honor and would give out prizes and trophies. At this point of time, Mr. Fetzer could actually make use of this opportunity to outreach to more members and educate the participants and spectators about biodynamic wine and farming. Our third idea, Ceago will actually hold charity events. As Jim Fetzer is actually a passionate and advocate for environment, he is actually an advocate for the planet's sustainability as well. Ceago plans to create charity events on a regular basis and also plans to adopt Yggdrasil Land Foundation as the beneficiary of its charity events. Yggdrasil Land Foundation is actually a new form of land trust aimed to catalyze the visibility of biodynamic, organic, and sustainable farming for food security and health of communities through land access, preservation, and renewal. Yggdrasil was incorporated in 2000 as a charitable organization to provide preservation and access opportunities for individuals and communities that value and integrate sustainable agricultural practices in California and Wisconsin. Yggdrasil works to accomplish its mission through integrating three core strategies: preservation, land access, and land renewal and stewardship. The plan for Ceago to hold charity events will be for them to target audiences and send invitations to corporations, wine club members, past event attendees, and also to the general public. An example of a charitable event held by Ceago would actually be in the form of an auction and a fundraiser, where the auction items are either donated or purchased by Ceago to be sold to the charity event attendees. These events are in line with Fetzer's passion for environmental sustainability and will result in the betterment of Ceago's reputation and brand image, as all proceeds will go to Yggdrasil's Land Foundation. And here we have the three-pronged approach.
Before we end our presentation, we would like to share with you our motivation in wanting to embark on this investment. Firstly, as part of our resources, we have the expertise in biodynamic farming, have land we can use, the capital to invest, as well as well-trained and committed employees. Our values reside in the 3 Ps: premium wines for the people, sustainability of the planet's resources, and the increase in brand awareness and hence revenue for the profit of Ceago. With our ample resources and strong values, we aim to achieve our target of expanding Ceago Vinegarden while promoting its biodynamic wines, greening the Greater Lake County community, in addition to jump-starting ecotourism in the rural Lake County. And with that, we thank you for watching, and this is brought to you by Samuel Tan and Wong Eugene.